All right, folks, and we are back here really quickly into map number 2, which I'm actually kind of happy about because we've had a long night so far waiting for this thing to get started. So definitely cool that they're just going to keep firing away right after the other here. And we do have Mortality one map up, winning Enemy's pick on Inferno. Mortality's pick was, in fact, Mirage. So let's see how this plays out. This pistol round is already underway.
Well, let's see the bomb making its way over towards the A site. What? Kusa, how did that happen?
He did some mid-air headshot someone with the P2K across the map. I'm done. I'm done, boys. We're out of here. All right, let me close out the game, uninstall.
Good game here. Good night. You see the bomb trying to work its way towards the A site still. It's going to be Reki and Shinobi all alone. Shinobi walks out. Palace. Kusta again doing serious work. How many kills is this for this guy? 3. Okay, so far, Reki all alone up in the front. He's going to get overwhelmed. The rotation's already on. Ryu with the kill. Kusta, living god.
Yeah, I need to go change my boxers out, man. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's probably one of the sickest pistol round shots I've seen in CSGO.
I missed it. It was a jumping shot down mid.
Like, he just posted up window. A dude tried to jump across mid to the mid boxes on T-side, and he hit him in midair with a one-tap with the P2K.
There you go. That's
yeah, that was pretty ridiculous
for you.
Hope the stream saw it. I don't know if I was actually on the same camera as the stream, but
yeah,
hopefully you folks saw that because that was nuts.
Insane action from Kusta. Look at this buy. You've already got an M4 in play by Ryu. Enemy feeling real confident on Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good balance of SMGs and rifles. I would like to see maybe one more SMG than rifle here. You see some teams even go like 4 or 5 SMGs actually with like the new meta of like how they change the accuracy and the amount of money you get rewarded for getting kills with them. But either way, we're going to see a huge spill out here on the A-bomb side from Mortality as they split.
The flash from hell blinds everybody. That's going to allow ZNF to get one quick MP7 kill. Kusta's following up. We got a little bit of penetration going on here. We got Reki and Ye walking on in, but it's all over. But the shouting 2-0. EnemyGG shut them down. It's a pistol round, so wait, whatever, man.
Indeed, indeed. I mean, this like Mortality, like I said, on the eco round, just trying to split that A really quick, trying to get out of Palace and A round, trying to make the play happen, but Enemy just in good positions to shut it down. And so Mortality will just take another save here. Means Enemy should be able to coast on to a 3-0 start. Typically, the third round doesn't really pose much of a threat. It's that second round where T's maybe get those upgraded pistols and armor you have to worry about, but they dodged that bullet. And Kusta going back out to mid with the FAMAS, looking to try to, have some more glory with some headshots, and eventually he finds it.
Yeah, he's got 2 kills so far down mid. The underpass player is also going to get shut down, leaving Ye and Reki all alone. Ye with bomb. Reki gets aggressive up by chair, and now Ye at top of mid. Look, he's got 3 guns already on him. Grenades coming around. 6 health. Yay.
He needs an adult. That's what he needs, but he's not going to get one to help him out. So it's going to be a 3-0 start for Enemy, but guns will come out now. But Kusta, he's going to be on that op at window room. He's already got 8 kills in the first 3 rounds. A little stat padding there on some anti-ecos. But let's see what he can do with this op out at mid. Or if Mortality even wants to challenge it, for that matter.
Well, round 4 just now starting. Full AK-47 buys. Kusta's going to be holding the op, as you said. Only a FAMAS in ZNF's hand. And Dust. Bomb. Solo B?
Yeah, I think he's going to come underpass to hit A connector. But this is still risky to put that bomb out on an island. I would much rather see it, paired up.
If Anomaly
it's going to be a fake A to upper B, though. That's all I can really think of. Like, Ye, Vice, and Reki are going to storm into A with, like, the triple smokes, like on stairs, jungle, and CT spawn. That's going to force to rotate out of Ryu, who will probably push Cat to connector. And then it's just going to be all up to Anomaly. That's at least how I see it playing out.
Yeah, the question is, have they made noise? I wasn't following Ryu's camera over there. If Shinobi made a sound at all, then Ryu knows exactly what's happening. Oh, look at Uber.
The fact, yeah, he just screwed it up now. Like, he sees 3 people out there. So the fake's still kind of working in that regard, and Ryu is biting. He is making the rotation, but Anomaly's still holding firm up here at upper B, and he's playing that close angle. All that pop.
Anomaly caught with a grenade out. He flashes himself and gets shut down, punished for that. That's the B take. Sick. Opt by Kusta. Shinobi's going to go ahead, grab that bomb, plant in safety. Kusta can't get the angle on the off. That's a minor victory for Mentality, but they got to hold it off. 2v3. Rough.
Yeah, definitely tough. I mean, just a good audible by Mortality, though, after what was happening with Uber pushing him to be able to at least get in position here to maybe win the round in 3v3 with the post plant. But already, one going down here. Great reaction shot from Kusta. One more cat, misses that one. And so Ye's holding him off the bomb for now, but you got to think that they're going to close this out. But oh, maybe not. Ye making this happen.
Yeah.
What a play.
Mortality's
I mean, given
on
how
the board.
that started, with Uber, pressing and getting that kill, just completely ruining the tactic that Mortality wanted to run, that's a great recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you talked about what they were trying to do, pushing out towards A, selling the rotate, but the peak actually sold it. What I'm most impressed by was Vice, IGL, making the decision. You know what? They saw us just go now, go now, go now. And it was the perfect timing, allowing for that B site take.
Yeah, and I mean, you still have plenty of money on enemies, so they're going to be able to buy up here. They're actually getting one up on balcony. It's going to be Uber, so Sick may have an engagement here, as we are going to see Mortality looking to do some type of A hit. Maybe that smoke will, in fact, slow them down here. But it looks like they do want to go for that set A hit here. And there's actually only one really committed to A. That's Uber. ZNF at connector, but Kusta has rotated that op out. So when that smoke fades, Sick might find the end of Kusta's op.
Here it comes. Flashes out. Smokes out. Vice on point. He's going to be your entry fragger. Peeks around the corner. Flashbang doesn't quite get ZNF, and that's going to allow for Vice to go down. Kusta in jungle. He's got the 2K already watching the hard corner on Ye. Last man standing for Mortality eSports. He sees that bomb at sandwich. He wants it. He says, boy, I'd like a nice sandwich myself. Pick up a bomb, maybe plant it, get some money. Probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of holding up here. And that's just, I mean, you got to get that smoke on jungle, whether it be a deep one or a shallow one, because that just, if you don't have it, that just allows Kusta so much free reign with the op to watch you crossing the site and shut you down. I mean, they kind of made up for it by trying to just attack it directly with that Tech 9 player, but ZNF caught that. And so, yeah, you got to have a smoke on that jungle if you're going to run that type of A hit. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Especially if you're going up against a player like Kusta, who's been absolutely on fire. Look at this. He's already got a 13K by round 6 on Mirage. He's setting up for the 30K. I'm calling it 30K by the end of the game.
And it looks like this is going to be an upper B hit here from Mortality as well. They're just all gathering at upper B. It seems like they're slotting into the apartments as well, so not going underpass. And so, yeah, they're just going to put all their marbles in on this rush, which, I mean, honestly, this is like the most typical Pug eco strat on Mirage, is to do this type of thing.
Well, they get smoked off, backed into the corner. Kind of a dangerous spot.
Oh, no, okay. I thought there was underpass flank coming in, but there's not.
No, that's Ryu. He's standing there at Cat. I was thinking it's really dangerous because if he goes into the spam spot, then he could do some serious damage, instead opting for a grenade, maybe. Yeah,
the smoke will fade. He's going to re-smoke it, but they're just going to push through that. And so Anomaly going to line this up with the
here it is.
Could be a frag flip of the week.
Flash.
Nice flash. Yeah.
These guys were deader than dead, but the flash saved the day. Anomaly's still going to be able to pick off one before he himself goes down. Sight's not quite taken away. Kusta here doing work. Tech 9. Now he's got the op out. We're sick. There he is.
Man, enemy just shutting it down here on the CT side. I mean, Mortality actually got a lot more out of that upper B push than I thought they would get, because, like I said, just flashing out Anomaly, who could have lined up a 6 spray down if it wasn't for that. So that wound up being kind of the key there, but Mortality is still not getting much done. But looks like, in fact, they will just take another save here. So great opportunity for Enemy to just keep extending this lead.
Looks like yet another B rush underway for Mortality eSports. Armor Tech 9. Only armor on 3 of them. What's going on with their economy?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe just trying to balance it out, since some do have high money, some don't. And Nolly's going to get aggressive this time upper B with the M4, and he might find some kills because of that. Kusta pushes as well with the op.
Nobody's done this yet, so they have no reason to expect it. Vice, though, ready and waiting with the Tech 9, gets the one-tap headshot on Anomaly. Kusta's going to follow up with Molly. Does, a little bit of damage, is able to repel Vice, which is certainly a victory for the site hold.
Yeah, now we are going to see Uber press that underpass. He's going to be able to catch a couple of picks because of that as well. Kusta's still sitting at the back of upper B. We'll find the op pick on Vice. And so, yeah, this is pretty much a dead deal here.
Yeah, Shinobi's going to be all alone. Work the bomb in. Finds Ryu unexpecting in window, drops down. If only he went to B, that might have been a good choice. But no, he's going to work his way connector to A. The 1v1 if he takes a site. Nope. ZNF peeks it.
Yeah, so enemy up 6-1 now, just off the back of kind of a double eco situation. Mortality, though Snowy did make that run, at least a little bit interesting there towards the end. But now we are going to see Mortality be able to get the AKs out, full nades coming out as well. Curious to see if they're going to go for some type of mid control, contest Kusa's out, put a smoke on the window, try to work that, or will they just do some heavy set A stuff? But it looks like they are, sending a lot of players up or B, probably to underpass. So they want to attack into Kusa from underpass, it seems.
We'll see. Ryu getting very aggressive.
Yeah, it's because that smoke's on Cat, so he can actually just get out there and throw a free nade at boxes, and it does yield half damage device.
Anomaly, I don't know if he saw anybody, but he threw a flash grenade and kind of peeked up into an app. Shinobi pushes the smoke. Anomaly waiting in that spot by Van.
And ZNF actually also pushed connector there and picked up picked up Vice off the assist from Ryu's nade there. So some big picks initially here for enemy, and that's Mortality starting off roughly. We do have 6 slipped into A, and the bomb's making its way over there, but we still have ZNF posted up watching the site cross. We'll actually now fall back to CT stairs.
Sick. 16-year-old young man watching the site, holding it down. The smokes are going to go down.
That was a bad smoke on CT spawn. It's not going to do any good.
Yeah, problem is ZNF's there watching the corner. Ye can't plant. Going for it. Oh, look, it's Sick.
Yeah, it's Kusa just trying to play through the smoke there, and Sick just being able to kind of anticipate that. And he's actually able to get the kill. Finds a second as well, so they're really turning this round upside down.
There's Ryu. Hiding in connector behind spam spot. Sick expects something. Doesn't know where he is. Oh, don't walk around the corner. He does. He should have been dead. Somehow flicks over.
Ace here.
Down.
This is really tough for ZNF here. 1v2, Sick has an opportunity to ace if he does pick up this connector. The bomb's planted for him as well, so it's so well set up for him to put the exclamation mark on this round.
The fake. Sick. Peeks up. Look, ZNF is watching. His crosshair's not quite in the right place. He thinks he's over here at the spam spot.
Yeah, and that's just so crazy how Sick broke that round back open. And it really just all came down to, getting into A, catching Kusta with the op. That's actually huge. That really set everything up. He also found the second frag in the jungle as well, and then he wins the round with the 4K in a round win. So just Mortality making something out of nothing. They were in a 3v5 right there and still converted it. So that's a big round for them.
Yeah, solid call. That was really good work for Sick. I mean, he worked his way lurking into A site and made that call. Hey, guys, the site's open. Come on in.
Not only that, but just holding off the brunt of the rotation as well with his AK. Yeah. It was just was absolutely huge and actually forces enemy onto us. They just had that one AK that ZNF saved and some 5.7s. No armor on anyone except for ZNF, and they are going to, not... I guess stack somewhat towards the A bomb site. Not like a crazy heavy stack, but yeah, they're definitely leaning towards this A bomb site.
Look at Uber getting aggressive by the smoke, hoping to catch somebody pushing it. Mortality not biting.
Ryu may flash him through it, actually. Might flash both of them into it. Oh. Counter flashes come in, though, and hold them back. But Kusa still tries to go for it. No one there, but he does hear these people outside of the ramp.
Could be a big play for Kusta, or it could be a massive fail train if Sick and Reki choose to walk on in. And Reki peeks the corner just as Kusta was looking the wrong way. Kusta still gets the kill.
Yeah, now Vice looks like connector with the Glio, finds a couple here with the help of Ye, and this is just them picking apart this stack, and they should be able to clear this out. Only ZNF's AK remains.
They know where he is, though. Check it out. Bomb's going to make its way over towards the B site. ZNF, I think he's smart enough to know it's going over to B. He's rotating as fast as he can. Not fast enough to prevent the bomb plant, though. 1v3. Highly unlikely.
Yeah, it looks like he may even eventually decide to save again here, but he is slowly working his way in. Maybe just trying to see if he can't find someone peeking. He is pressing pretty deep in, so I feel like he's pretty committed to it at this point. There is one at the bench. It's going to be Sick. He is edging his way out. Does find that kill, but the way the bomb is planted, he knows one is Cat for sure. The third, or I guess rather now the second, he probably doesn't really know. So he might just try to run up or B and still wind up just saving this gun.
Yeah, I think he was just going for whatever picks he could do once he realized he ran out of time. ZNF saves the gun. Nobody around to challenge. 6-2. EnemyGG doing some serious work. But Dust, I mean, we kind of expected that. We saw them take Luminosity Gaming all the way to overtime on this map. I think they lost that one, but still, it was Luminosity, a team that is quite literally in a whole nother league.
Yeah, I mean, Enemy's doing, decent so far, but they did lose kind of a key round where they had a 5v3, and that allowed Mortality to string 2 rounds in a row together, and all of a sudden they're kind of back in the game instead of Enemy just continuing a shutout. So this has definitely become a little bit more dangerous for Enemy. We are seeing Mortality setting up here once again outside the A-bomb site. They will have one back mid lurking, and eventually Vice probably comes underpass maybe to try to hit Connector, and it looks like they want to split A again, but this time through Connector and ramp rather than just splitting the Palace and ramp.
Setting up for a 3-smoke strat on A site. Reki with the bomb at A, but he looks like he's backing off towards B site, so maybe it's a big massive fake. No one's pushing into A.
Yeah, they're just waiting for Vice and Shinobi to pick off rotators or catch people out of position, but no one's really moving towards Shinobi or Vice. They're not really giving anything. Shinobi's actually trying to work into B up the catwalk, and he will get caught by Kusta's op. And now they're going to hit
into Palace. Oh, no, he heard the footsteps, though. Look at Uber's position. He's going to be able to see spot. Ye takes him down. We do have sight being taken, but you've got Kusta and Uber in really strong positions. CT
yeah, you can't
Palace.
safely plant here if your Mortality is the problem. They have to kind of get some more kills. Now they finally start being able to put the bomb down.
Going to get picked off by Kusta's off through the box, too, but that's a really great position. Check it out. Sick and Vice watching from Connector. Such an annoying position because, of course, Kusta did do that dangerous off peak. And the defuse, I mean, it's deadly.
Yeah, he's just going to go for it here inside the smoke. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, the spray's coming in. He's taking a lot of heat. Oh, finally gets caught by one there with about 2 seconds left on that.
While he's shaking his head.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just Mortality manipulating the map really well. Like, when they timed that A hit, it really did cause people to be out of position towards Connector and allow people to get in the site. Then the biggest thing, though, was being able to, it was actually dangerous for them to get the bomb planted because of positioning Enemy had, but they got a couple more picks and got it down safely. And now, look at this. I mean, they have Enemy once again saving a chance to make this 6-5. And I mean, I know this map has a pretty decent balance, too, but still a pretty decent CT bias and Mortality. Not allowing that to really have an effect here in this game so far.
Yeah, solid T side. Look at Mortality. Shinobi working his way in through Palace. But he got 3 down lower. ZNF doing some work from Dark. Super dangerous. They know where he is. He's going to get picked off. That's a fair trade, though. Look, Reki also doing work. Sight is taken. Bomb goes down. 4v2. Rotate. Going to be Anomaly. And Ryu coordinating.
Yeah, and they're just going to kind of get wiped out here. Ryu might be able to get a little bit of something. Ye is weak. Maybe if he pops at the right time, he gets that kill. But nope, not going to happen. And so it is 6-5 here in favor of Mortality, and I'm curious to see if they're gonna kind of keep this up. They've been trying to put in some mid control. They're kind of splitting that A quite a lot. That has been kind of their favorite thing to do. Kusta gonna get the op here, and to be honest, they haven't really been smoking that jungle side quite a lot. So maybe Kusta can eventually make that op work in that position. We'll just have to kind of sit back and see here. Same kind of setup of that mid-A split they did a few rounds ago where they're sending Vice underpass, Shinobi back mid, and the rest A ramp. So it seems like they want to kind of throw those smokes, see if Vice and Shinobi can catch people rotating cat or window room or what have you, and then kind of lay into the A-bomb side afterwards.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this double lurk setup, but the problem is last time around it didn't work all that well for Mortality eSports. Didn't look like they were able to actually pick off anybody. Oh, look at this. The smokes go down. And this time it's a full-on fake strat. The bomb, Ye, Sick, Vice, all working their way straight towards B.
And you got to think Uber and Kusta pick up on this pretty quickly. Like, yeah, the smokes are down, but no one's hitting the A-bomb site. Ryu and ZNS see no pressure, so Kusta and Uber able to rotate. But still, this is a timing window where Anomaly is left alone for a bit.
Yeah, they're a little bit slow, though. Anomaly's hiding around the corner, and all of a sudden the rotators are here watching from Market. It's Uber all alone. Now he's going to be backed up by his teammate Kusta. Bomb goes down, planted in safety. Might be visible. Yeah, it's visible by apps. That's good if Sick can just get up there.
Yeah, so he's just going to hide out at Van, though. He's just going to kind of chill. He doesn't want to, put himself exposed in midair for too long and get caught here by someone. But he takes the engagement against Ryu, but he gets it, and now it's a 2v2.
Very nice. CNF peeks in. Kusta as well. That's a beautiful crossfire. Sick from bench. Be able to pick one off from his ZNF knows right where he is. Sprays through the wall. Finds the body. He was already hurt pretty bad.
He doesn't get it, though. He doesn't have a kit.
No time.
Man. And now it's Mortality tying up the game. Yeah, it's just one
Wow.
of those things where the tactic that Mortality ran, I mean, they threw the 3 smokes over at A, so that was definitely the intention to fake it and run back to upper B. The problem is that it's a really long route to take, and eventually, when enemies not seeing any pressure put on the site, I mean, people get keyed in. Yeah, the smokes are there, but hey, there's no gunfire going on, there's no flashes, no one's running in. We can rotate here to B, but there was that small little window where,
Did
enemy hadn't quite got there yet, and Mortality was already out, and they were able to make it work.
did ZNF have money to buy a diffuser?
I actually don't know. I wasn't
Hmm.
paying attention.
Notice he has a diffuser this round.
I mean, typically every team's going to have at least one person with one.
Yeah.
But given the situation, maybe it's just way out of position for him to grab it, or people didn't remember where it was.
Oh, the flashbang from hell takes ZNF down, and that's going to be quick site entry for Mortality eSports. The smokes are in place. This is the way you do it right here. Kusta is being shut down, trying to work his way up towards stairs. Reki knows what's going on. He's going to chuck a molly. Doesn't quite find anybody.
Yeah, problem is it's still tough to plant here because CT spawn's not smoked off. Uber can peek at any given time to prevent that bomb plant from going down. And Anomaly obviously covering the other big bomb plant spot, which is going to be on the triple boxes towards Cat. So this is going to be very, very difficult to get this bomb down. Finally, a smoke goes down. Now he'll be able to go for it.
Oh, but Anomaly peeking around the corner. Wow, look at that flick. Takes Reki's head off. Vice is at 17. If only somebody had a grenade, it'd be a nice, easy kill. Doesn't matter. Uber.
And that was Mortality just trying to shift gears. I mean, they went from a really, really heavy, A fake to upper B hit to actually just exploding out the A bomb site very rapidly. And it was Enemy who just always was a man ahead, always just kind of traded more efficiently than Mortality did all the way throughout the round. And so they're able to close it out and make it 7-6. But Mortality's still done a lot of damage here on the T side. Not only that, but they've kept the enemy's economy in check. So that if they can win a round, if they win this round, for instance, I mean, Enemy wouldn't have much in the last round of the half. So they could actually still put up 8 rounds if they can convert this one.
This is already a major victory. T side for Mortality eSports. I consider 6 points like breaking even on a map like Mirage. That's good work. Kusta unloading. Look at that flashbang. Shuts down these players as they push through smoke. The 2 in mid are already dead. Chair player also going to get shut down. This is bad news for Mortality's T side.
Yeah, I don't really know what they were thinking there. I mean, they heard, Kusta's op rattling off, spamming that smoke. I don't know why they felt the need to just press through the smoke anyway and just give Kusta an easy shot. I mean, honestly, like, the success of their T side has really been based off of the fact that they've been able to really avoid Kusta's op at mid. When they do play mid, they put, pressure at A first and kind of pull Kusta off, and then they start slipping in the mid connector trying to lurk around and such. But there they just sort of take a head-on battle with rifles through a smoke against Kusta's op at mid. That's suicidal.
Actually, you bring up a really good point. Kust is just the star player for Enemy eSports right here. 24 kills so far. Mortality can't go head-to-head against him, so you almost have to tailor your strategies around Kusta. Either kill him, take him out of the picture, or smoke him off and don't engage.
Nice play there. Ryu just pushing up Cat, gets a nice pop flash from a teammate, takes Shinobi down. They know Shinobi's been lurking back mid this game, and so Ryu decides to directly attack it, and it works wonders.
Well, the bomb's going to be sitting here outside a B bomb site, and Kusta's already rotating in here, expecting something might be going on. Anomaly is that always playing that van position, doing everything he can with the delay strats, tossing his stuff. He's now all out of grenades but one. He's got a flashbang, waiting for that initial push. Oh, he saw somebody. Vice takes Anomaly's head off. That's side entry.
Yeah, Ryu's in position here, and so's Kusta's out, so they still might be able to hold this thing off here, but the bomb will just get planted before Ryu gets the kill.
Yeah, now ZNF and Kusta, we're doing some work from Market. Kusta pushes on in. Vice from Apps gets taken down by the op. I think Kusta just predicted where it was. Look where the bomb is. It's planted for Apps. Somebody's got to be up there. Boom, you're dead.
Right, and so Mortality's still in the half with 6 rounds. It's pretty good, but I feel like they really could have done a bit better there on that round number 14 when they just kind of pushed Kusta's op at mid, and they put themselves in bad economy for the last round of the half as well. So I think they could have done a little bit more out there at the end to give themselves a better chance to make it an even bigger half, but still, you have to be pretty happy with 6 rounds on the T side of this map. And if they can win pistol, they have a solid CT side of their own. They're definitely still in contention for this game, and we'll just have to see what Enemy has for T side. I know they love to run kind of similar mid control stuff, kind of leaving Uber by himself at A, and kind of working mid and using Uber to kind of spearhead A hits up the ramp while they also work into connector with the rest of their players. So I definitely could see a lot of mid A type stuff that Enemy likes to run.
Well, now that EnemyGG is going to be on T side, we talked about how the AWP isn't as effective anymore on T side when you're really aggressive. Mirage, still kind of an AWP heavy map. Do you think that Kusa is going to be taken out of his element at this point?
I mean, Kusa could definitely go for op picks at mid, from back mid to connector, or even try to take the window engagement. You can also send that op Palace, trying to catch people inside jungle and top stairs. Kind of like what JW does for Fnatic. I mean, he'll go upper B with the op, look for picks there, mid, he'll go Palace, he'll go A ramp. I mean, there's definitely different points you can put that op at, so I think he can be useful on this map. It's not nearly as difficult to find stuff with the op on T side as like Stay Inferno was last map.
EnemyGG doing the Tech-9 tank again with Uber on point. He's going to find this smoke blocking him off. Shinobi engaging a little bit in window as well.
He's got a CZ though at Van Vice does, so he actually like spam down a couple people if they bunch up and just rush him.
If he times it right, smoke. He hears footsteps, calls for the rotate, doesn't engage. Oh, doesn't even get a shot off. ZNF. Headshot on a bomb plant. Rotate already underway. Dust. Look at Reki getting one kill. Yay, and Reki pushing out from market. Bombs planted. Couple of shots from Uber. This looks like Enemy's round.
Yeah, it will be just a powerful upper B hit there from Enemy, and you did see kind of the CZ position over towards the van, but they kind of bypassed him, right? They all jumped out the window, then came around on him, and as you said, got the kill before he even got a shot off. And so there you have it. Enemy looking to put this thing into map number 3. At least that's the hope, which would be Train, which is a map I haven't really seen either team play, so it's kind of a mystery to me how that'll actually go.
Yeah. There's a wild card. Talking about Train. It's actually the most banned map by EnemyGG.
All right.
Yet,
Vice finds a crazy one league there.
Got the bomb working his way through mid. That's DNF and Uber now backing off. Look at Ye though. Dust. Ye on the flank. Uber could find himself in some serious trouble. The shots are being fired. I don't think it's on camera just yet. Bomb spotted. Is not going to go down. Ye killed. And if they're smart, which they are, they're going to work their way towards the A bomb site. But Dust, look, Reki's sick. Already going to be waiting on him.
Yeah, definitely. They have one smoke, and that's going to actually block off jungle, I think. So CT spawn's still kind of wide open here. But Sick will actually just play out of it, playing over here at the triple box, actually. So, and Reki's in sandwich, also avoiding the smoke.
Yeah, it's often missed spot. And look, Reki doesn't even, rather ZNF doesn't even check the corner. Reki's going to get 2K at the end. 10 and 7. That hurts.
Yeah, that's definitely rough for Enemy. I mean, you win pistol, then you get ecoed, and that's just allowing Mortality to easily jump right back into the game, like eradicating the advantage you were working on. And now Enemy, with the money that they have, probably have to double save here. So, I mean, it's a really, good chance Mortality makes this 10-9 here in just a few moments. 3 smokes here on Enemy, so it looks like they may try to, I don't know, 3 smoke A, fake upper B. I'm not really sure. Actually, no. Let's see. Ryu and ZNF had the smokes. They're actually going to be throwing smokes at B from upper B, making it think it's a B hit. And then they're going to fake into A.
It's amazing how long that rotation can take when you move all the way through T spawn. Here we go. Entry. Yay. And Reki rotate off of A site.
Everyone
just
did.
As the bomb moves in. This is insane. And Amelie's going to get really aggressive, pushing up towards CT. He goes down. Uber in a position to trade. Takes a lot of damage. Finally gets that trade. Doesn't matter. The bomb has been planted. We've got T's in position and Ryu moving in.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a heavy fake, and it was sold so well. I mean, when they saw those set smokes at B, they saw everyone pushing out. It's a typical eco round strat to push upper B, so it really bit or made Mortality bite on it, but Mortality seems to be able to still recover here. Yeah, the bomb plant money does come in for Enemy, so they have the option to buy this next round off of that play.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge. I cannot believe the over-rotate that happened right there. I mean, A site completely unstacked and unloaded on an eco round like that. You just gave them the bomb site, Mortality.
Yeah, I think it's just like I said, it's so common for teams to rush up or B on eco rounds on this map, and they saw those set smokes at B and they heard the gunshots and the flashes and stuff. So I really think they just really were 100% sure that's what it was going to be. I think you have to leave one person A bomb site in a situation like that, but I can understand wanting to get heavy numbers at B at the same time. But yeah, you got to leave someone behind, and they just didn't really leave anyone there.
Yeah. The concept of the site anchor, you know, one guy, even if you watch like leading Ye way back by CT, where you can see something is happening and call for that early rotation rather than letting the bomb get planted, which is worst case scenario when you're going up against a team on an eco. You don't want to give them a penny.
Right, and because you allow the bomb plant, now they all have like AK armor, nades, and then you're sitting on a FAMAS and a Galil. So a slight disadvantage here for mortality and firepower. That definitely helps out Enemy a lot as they're trying to, you know, close out this game and force that map 3.
Not really sure what EnemyGG is doing. I mean, they're all over the map trying to figure out what's going to happen, getting information, and finally they're starting to rotate and commit to the A site, which is guarded by Shinobi, Reki, and Ye. Kusta's already pushing out, totally flashed. Somehow Ye goes down, but Shinobi doing a 2K. Nice work. Back behind triple, peek in the corner, gets another one, 3K headshot Ryu, and that leaves us with 2 players, ZNF and Anomaly, all alone. Up on Palace.
Yeah, now it's just ZNF, and I mean, he's in a tough 1v3 here. He'll peek out, but he'll get taken out by Vice, and that's honestly just Shinobi making a heads-up play there. When you saw Enemy, you know, put the smokes down on CT spawn and jungle, start making their way up, you just see Shinobi kind of play the edge of that smoke, comes up with, I think, a hat trick on the round before it was all said and done, so definitely just kind of shutting down that A-take in a big way, forcing Enemy onto a save and giving Mortality a great chance to go ahead and tie this game up here and now.
Yeah, Shinobi, MVP of the round for sure. 10-9 is the score. Mortality eSports, if they could just take this win, they'll close it up real quick, winning in 2. That would be quite the upset tonight, especially when you consider the issues they've been having. Look at this. Dust. Site take already underway. Yay. Reki, Shinobi doing work. Reki with a 2K finishing the job, and that's a tie score right there for Mortality.
Yeah, I mean, that was just, you know, an eco mop-up. Very easy stuff there for Mortality. You know, and just trying to throw the bodies at the A-bomb site and hope that something hits, but it just didn't pan out. But we are going to see 2 Molotovs, you know, AKs bought up across the board. With Molotovs on this map, and they're leaning A, you can definitely use those Molotovs to clear out under balcony. That's like a really big spot CT's play, and that Molotov can be huge for doing that. And they're lining up a lot of smokes, it seems like, as well. So this is going to be a really heavy 5-smoke A hit, like that Keat Stars type stuff. That's what's coming in here now.
Yeah, I don't expect any kind of fakes whatsoever. Smoke off every single position there. The smokes are coming in. The flashes are coming in. Ye's going to be all the way at far back of sight, and there's entry. Look at this. They built the wall. I think I've seen this before. I think the idea is to go ahead and walk all the way through past the site. Where's the Enemco planning in the smoke? But the
that stray bullet.
Smoke.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Now Uber all alone going to get shut down. Anomaly. Pinchered in connector. I think that was Sick. Yeah, Sick shooting him in the back. And, I mean, Dust, brilliant smokes.
Yep. I mean, that's just the 5-smoke setup on the A-bomb site. Keat Stars kind of revolutionized that at the beginning of this year at X Games Aspen.
Yeah.
You know, throwing that setup, which is kind of an addendum to what Navi used to do. Like, Navi would throw that wall of smokes throughout the center of the site as well, but then Keat Stars kind of added the deep jungle and connector smokes to it in January of this year, and ever since then, it's been kind of a big tactic that a lot of teams now use whenever they want to do just really set heavy A hits on this map. And, you know, Enemy almost made it work, but Ye honestly just broke it down by getting that bomb planter down, because that's the tactic, to plant inside the smokes and then kind of sit back and just play post plant. But when Ye caught that stray bullet on the bomb planter, that just kind of shut everything down, and now Mortality has a lead here, 11-10.
I think that speaks volumes about how familiar the teams are becoming with the 5-smoke A strat. Like, you know where that bomb's supposed to go, so you just spam through it. But look at this. Speaking about smoke, Uber and Kusta walking right through the smoke. Kusta's doing some serious work, gets a kill, goes in for the bomb plant. Reki, Sick, and Bison Shinobi all working their way in on the rotate. It's a 2-man defense. It's doable. It's winnable. All they got to do is hold that position.
Oh, perfect
the
scenario
molly.
to flush that guy out. And that's all up to Uber here. 1v4 playing inside the sandwich. He'll get one, but he gets topped out by a player on the stairs. And there you have it. Mortality 12-10. They're really starting to come together here and defend quite well. Also throwing in some mixed aggression as well, like pushing Shinobi underpass and things like that. Really kind of just throwing kinks into the gears of EnemyGG.
Yeah, that was a really solid site take, but you know, when you're 2 to 4 and then eventually 1 to 4, there's just no one there to trade with you, and that's all she wrote. CT sided map, 12-10, Mortality in the lead. They've got all the guns they need.
Oh,
call it.
And Shinobi, you know, kind of filling in for Paul Newman right there. Takes the op at the window room, and he's going to be able to find a pick on the Ryu right off the bat. Bomb's still going to be over here at back mid. They do also have Uber towards A, so I think they were thinking about trying to do some type of mid-A split through the connector, and they still had that idea with Zenith putting up the connector, and he finds two.
That's an A take. The only person on A right now is Ye and Palace, and I don't think Uber knows what's going on at all. Kusta works the bomb towards A site. Ye confused.
Ooh, but they have Ye and Palace, so this is still big that Ye's in Palace. You just creep until when Kusta slips by, he thinks this is all good, and Ye's going to be right there to jump on top of him.
See, now Kusta's all alone. And 1v3, taking his time. He's able to find Vice, doesn't know Ye's behind him. Now the shots give his position away. Shot in the back, though. Just an issue where you take too much time to get the bomb down, and then the rotators are on you, Dust.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest play there is the fact that Ye's still sitting in Palace that whole time. You know, the fact that they actually had Anomaly, like, kind of lurking up or B, and he kind of kept two people committed to the B bomb site. Yeah. And even had, like, another guy kind of playing deeper in CT spawn. So all that was good, actually. But it was just the fact that Ye existed in that play still in Palace just ruined everything. And now we're going to see Enemy just Tech-9 just trying to rush into the A bomb site here to try to make a play, and so far getting shut down.
Yeah, it's a perfect flash that they threw, blinding both players on CT's side, but it's just not enough. Look, it's over. Look, the whole right side of the screen is T's dead, and it's a flawless victory for...
Yeah, right. I mean, we are going to see Kusta being able to get the op for the first time. The way that he spawned, let's see, Shinobi probably beats him here for sure. Like, he had the front spawn for window, and Kusta's way back in T-spawn. So if Kusta does go for this, he's at a huge disadvantage. But actually, he's going for A ramp, but he'll get smoked out, and he'll just kind of fall back now.
We're 2 kills from that 30K that I predicted. Shinobi, though, look how aggressive he's getting. He takes the op all the way up mid, takes Uber, almost gets a second pick over there. Not going to happen. Forcing the bomb away from mid. Ye pushes up, getting some intel that it might not be A. But the bomb goes to B. Look at the rotate. Vince.
Yeah, it's all because Ye's in Palace allows this. Allows people to really start shuffling over towards B. They still have to worry about mid to a degree, but now they can commit to B. They have like 2 guys mid. I mean, they're really well set up for this, Mortality.
Reki jumps up, getting in that tight corner. This can be an absolutely huge play for Reki.
And Sick kind of, you know, playing the crossfire with him here is also big. Nice flash comes in.
Oh, Reki
now they know.
Showed himself.
Yeah, he's throwing some... Yeah, might as well just throw the right-hand pop flash if you're going to do stuff like that.
Reki got stuck on the corner, somehow manages to get away without having his head taken off, and through the smoke, ZNF jumps out, gets shut down by Reki. Good defense. We're in a 1v4.
Yeah, I feel like Enemy's just like falling apart and running out of ideas here. Like it's like at this point they're just kind of free-flowing, just trying to find something, just trying to be fluid and move around, and it's like their game plan got thrashed and now they're at a loss of what to do. It seems like they're like lost, you know.
For you, trying to save the gun, not going to happen. Keep in mind, EnemyGG, this is the team that just went into overtime against pro team Luminosity Gaming under Devil Walk's leadership, and now they're struggling big time.
Yeah, like I said, I think they just, like, they're throwing a bunch of different things at Mortality and nothing's working. Like, they tried this heavy 5 smoke. They execute. That didn't work out. When they tried to go mid, in fact, Shinobi with the op has been able to kind of put a silence to that. Their upper B hits haven't really been working either. The only thing that really has worked for them is when they faked upper B with some smokes and then they hit A, like on a fake. Like, that actually did work, but that was like on a save round. On the guns, they haven't tried anything like that.
Well, mid control has been taken by EnemyGG, but look at this. Shinobi doing more work with the off, taking down the cat player. Vice gets really aggressive from ladder room, taking another shot. Kusta makes the trade, but look, we're at a man deficit for EnemyGG again from Connector. Kusta goes down. Uber, Anomaly all alone, and they've got to make some serious decisions. Where to go?
Shinobi is going to miss his shot, though, so Anomaly will take one down. But yay, playing this aggressive house. He's been doing that all game long, but Uber has caught on to it, and he will get the frag. So it's all up to Sick.
But the bomb.
1v2.
It's a deathmatch at this point, unless Uber can go get the bomb. Look at Anomaly. Sick. Jumps up. CZ75. Can he do it? Yes. There's the
He doesn't
kill.
know this bomb's T-spawn, though. He thinks the guy's inside the site with the bomb planning right now. There's no way that he knew that enemy left the bomb behind and T-spawned this entire time.
He's playing it smart, though.
I mean, Uber definitely gets the plant here. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be all about whether or not Sick can actually get in here and make a play. Uber going to plant safely, so he can pretty much only play this from Van or upper B. So when Sick comes up Cat and doesn't see the bomb planted for Cat, he's got to know enemies like upper B or Van.
I would say advantage is going to go to Uber. He's an entry fragger. He's going to be really good at fast peeking. He knows exactly where Sick is. Here's him. Peeks around the corner. There's the shot. Spray down. A little sloppy, but that's all it takes. And
yeah, I'm surprised Sick didn't anticipate that better, seeing where the bomb was planted. It's like that's just like really should key you in on the fact that he's probably upper B or Van when you see that. Instead, he was kind of, well, I guess he could be window. Because you could see that from window as well. So I guess that was kind of the mindset. But I think he just put a lot of blind faith into like not even thinking about upper B there. But
yeah.
1v1s are always so hard, so you can't really knock them too much.
Yeah, it's especially hard. And when you look at what distance he had to traverse, there really wasn't a whole lot of time to get the players on either.
Oh, Shinobi trying to get aggressive again with that op at mid, which he's been successful at most of this game, but he gets caught there by Ryu. Reki at least able to find a kill himself to make it a 4-on-4, but this definitely favors Enemy making these even trades like this.
Yeah, the man advantage definitely going to the T side. ZNF works his way through underpass towards B, and you still have full mid control in the hands of EnemyGG. Pretty spread out, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting to gather up here, it looks like, towards upper B, but Sick's getting very aggressive, actually, on the edge of the smoke. And so this will get rather interesting if he can fall back in time before he gets pushed, which it looks like he will actually get on the edge here.
Oh, but the quick spray down by ZNF is going to take him down. Molly gets dropped in, but ZNF is still able to take sight. Got one player from Market, takes the kill. That's going to be Reki, also finds Uber, and it's just about all over for Enemy.
Yeah.
Kusta. This is your star player. The 30 bomb champion of the game. 31K. Can he make two more? Flashed. 20 seconds off the clock. Flashed again. It's all about the game.
Yeah, this is just, now he's running out of time, so he has to just get these two kills really fast. There's no chance of even thinking about grabbing that bomb and doing anything with it. And there it is. Vice will take him out, and that was definitely a tough game. 2-0 series here for Mortality against Enemy. Kind of an upset in a lot of people's eyes, especially since they just watched what Enemy was able to do to Luminosity. Honestly, like, just watching that second half, which is where things really went wrong, it just seemed like Enemy was lost. Like, in some of the earlier games I've watched in these main playoffs, they've actually kind of impressed me with the fact that they do have a lot of structure. They seem to have some cool tactics. They seem to have pretty well set defined roles, and the way they play those roles and play together as a team, as a unit, is something you don't see a lot in teams that are below the professional level. Even some professional teams in the NA scene struggle to have that type of structure and that type of strategy. But tonight, it just looked like they were lost, man, like most of the time in that second half. And so it is Mortality who takes it.
I found the big problem with Enemy in both maps. We saw Inferno, we also saw Mirage. They were extremely standardized, like overly standardized with their defenses. They didn't vary it up a whole lot. So it just takes Mortality a couple of rounds to figure out which positions the players are at. And then once they adapt and pounce, Enemy couldn't really adjust their CT tactics at all. And at that point, they started getting wrecked.
Right, yeah. Like I said, I think it really just came down to, it seemed like Enemy was at a loss of what to do on Mirage. Like, they tried set A stuff. That didn't work. They tried mid-control stuff. that actually didn't work. Like Shinobi was clearing him out at the op actually pretty well, or he was like pushing up mid with the rifle and getting kills. Like they just couldn't really find their footing on the T side, find something that
Yeah.
they worked, like a bread and butter tactic that was working that they could keep going to and rely on. They just tried a bunch of different stuff. None of it worked. Then like the last 3 or 4 rounds, they were just kind
Yeah.
of spread out, pugging it for the most part, to be honest with you, it seemed like. So yeah, kind of a shocking thing there to see Enemy in that state. But with that said, we are going to be done for the night. It was a late night, so we're not going to spend too much time with closing remarks other than just to let you know that there'll be some more stuff going on tomorrow if you want to follow up and throughout the rest of this week. Obviously, next week we start our placement tournament for the Season 8 Pro League, and then we have our LAN for Season 7, of course, the 24th to 26th. Both me and Pat will be there, and that'll be cool stuff. So
That'll
we
be
definitely
awesome.
appreciate all the support. You can also follow us casters. You can follow me at Dust Moret, at Pat Flanagan over there. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep going, so have a good night.
Yeah.
It's late.
Good game's a good night.